So I have an unpopular opinion that I kind of need to talk about right now. And that is obviously you've seen in the title. This game sucks in my opinion. It's overrated, really overrated. Breath of the Wild in my opinion. And I wanted to get into that why I don't think it's deserving the greatest Switch game of all time, greatest Switch game ever made, one of the greatest games ever made. You know, there's I want to talk about why I don't think that it deserves that title. Um, and one reason. Oh, first, hold on. Let's just do that. Yeah, there we go. So the first thing I'm on. One thing I do want to say that I like about this game. I do like the climbing aspect. I think I am very happy the climbing aspect came in because the last time I played something like this, which was Far Cry Primal, you don't do climbing, and it's a really big nuisance that you can't climb stuff unless you have the grapple. This game, though, you just go latch onto stuff and you climb up. I really like that. Um, and I guess I do kind of like the freedom and everything, and it's pretty good. You got like you have abundant food to make sure you don't fall off or die and stuff. And there's a lot of good things about this game, but there's a lot of things not so good about this game, and I want to talk about that right now. So the first thing I want to talk about is the stupid stamina bar. In other games, kind of like this, you get the option for different difficulty modes where you can have stamina and what level that stamina goes down. This game, all you get is just stamina. That's just you get stamina. You don't have to use it. You don't get stamina doesn't work for everything. Like you only use it when you're running. You only use it when you're climbing, swimming, or gliding, which are good. Um, but like it's stupid unnecessary. Like with running, you can't run very far without running out of stamina, and you can't swim very far without running out of stamina, and you can't climb very large pieces of like mountains and stuff without running out of stamina. So you have to hope that there's platforms that you can sit on to regain your health. Otherwise, if it's even the slightest incline, he's gonna latch on, and you're not gonna be able to get it. And if you detach, you're gonna fall off because it slides right off. Like it's so specific what counts as a platform to sit on and what doesn't. And it's pretty annoying in my opinion that that needs to happen. Now swimming is not that big of a deal in my opinion because there's not a lot of deep like lakes and oceans where you have to actually swim across. You can probably just run across them or you can glide across them. Gliding's fine. You don't use a lot of stamina while gliding. I think that's another very good aspect of the game was the gliding because then you can travel long distances a lot easier without having to like walk slash run the places and swim and stuff. So I do like gliding. I will say gliding is a very good thing about this game. But what I guess I'd say about it is I hate the stamina bar. And you can get more stamina, but you have to use spirit orbs. And spirit orbs from these shrines and stuff, like they're so like the first few shrines were pretty easy for me, but like I've tried out like 4 or 5 shrines since like the first part of the game, and I can't figure out what the hell to do in any of them. So like I'm walking the fuck around and I can't figure out like am I supposed to go over here? Am I supposed to go over there? Am I supposed to kick this? Am I supposed to throw this? Am I supposed to do whatever? I don't know what to do, and they don't tell you what to do, and it's kind of stupid and it's kind of dumb, and I really don't like it. So when you can't get spirit orbs, you can't expand your stamina, and the same with your health. Your health bar, you need 3 hearts to start. I mean that's not that bad. There's a lot of brute things that kind of just did punch you with a pitchfork and you die instantly, but those are expected to die and stuff, and so that's okay, I guess. I mean, I'm really not neutral on that. You can expand your health bars too, but I don't really find a need to, especially when there's a lot of food everywhere that you can just eat and regain your health, um, and stuff. But I want to talk about another thing, and that's the health of the enemies. I want to talk about the health of the enemies real quick because I fight. Some of the enemies are pretty easy to fight, but some of them are not, and they have a lot of health and they pack a lot in a punch. So it's either that I just haven't progressed in the game that much in order to just I haven't progressed in this game as much as I needed to, or because I just didn't do what I needed to do, and I don't have the power to do it. I'm gonna get into that in a minute, though. There's like this one guy, they're like mega goblins or something, and you have to kill them, but you don't have to kill them. You can go right past them. But I tried to kill them because there was loot that they were guarding, and I wanted the loot. Well, I hit it once with my sword, and he takes like this much damage, and then he hits me, and I'm nearly dead. Like, what the hell? I mean, come on, that is so fucking stupid. Okay, but that's not even like the worst part. Okay, that's just a little nuisance. Okay, you're gonna have that. Maybe I just needed to strengthen more in the game, whatever. But then you get to the part that I really don't like, and that's the open world. And there's a lot of advantages to an open world. One is that you're not set in the main storyline. You can go where you want to go, do what you want to do. There's a lot of freedom to it. And I think that's something that people need to have when you play a game such as Breath of the Wild. Because, you're going all around the wild and stuff, and you're doing a bunch of cool stuff and stuff, and you're trying to do it. And there's a storyline to it, but there's not really much of a storyline to it. It's just open world. You go where you want to go, do what you want to do, that sort of thing. So when there's but I think there's a lot of disadvantages to that as well. One is that you don't follow a main storyline, so you have to really search for items or shields or stuff or weapons to really get. So if you're just a casual player trying to progress in a game like me, who's been so patented to playing in a way that you can go to another level or levels, or you're progressing on a good storyline and there's easier ways to upgrade stuff, and you follow that throughout a storyline. For this, you don't get that. You have to figure it out on your own. And for somebody who's never played a Zelda game before up until this point, that's pretty hard. um you do get some items, but you have to fight enemies. And the lack of weapons in the game too suck, because if you don't have a weapon, you can't find anything. Like, you can't get wood, you can't cut down trees, you have to go around the world to find something. And I don't know why they make you do that, because it's pretty stupid. And I don't, it really, what it really gets down to is that you really have a lack of experience when it comes to actually fighting things. Um, because if you don't have the weapons and if you don't have the weapons, you can't fight the enemies. If you can't fight the enemies, you don't have experience to fighting the main bosses, such as Ganon or what's Ganondorf at the end of the game. And then you can't beat the game. It takes you longer to learn how to fight and to beat the game when it actually comes in. And, it's like, why? I mean, the game's supposed to, when you go through the game, you're supposed to learn to fight and to learn and to do stuff. And with Breath of the Wild, you really don't get that unless you are a hardcore Zelda player figuring out how to play the game. So, I mean, that's just, I think that's a really big downside to Breath of the Wild, in my opinion. Because I don't like the open world, because it really sticks away. I know people really like the open world, but I don't. I'm not a big fan of it. Um, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. Um, Enemies. Let's see, what is another one I want to talk about here, because there's another few things. Um, let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Let's see, I got a couple other things. So there's now it's also pretty sad. This is regarded as the best Nintendo Switch game. But I got this yesterday. At the time of recording this, I got this yesterday. And I already find it miles better than Breath of the Wild. Now, is that sad or not? Because this is a system seller as well. But I've already found this miles better than Breath of the Wild. So, Nintendo, is that a good thing or not? Or maybe I'm just a out of there casual fan that really doesn't, maybe it's because I've never played a Zelda game up until this point, but I've played a lot of Mario games. So I maybe get more of a feel for it. I come in with a little more experience and stuff. Though this is pretty different than a regular new Super Mario Bros. Game. Look at that in the frame. There we go. Guess maybe it's pretty different than a new Super Mario Bros. Game, I guess. But it's Mario. I mean, you're going to love it. So, I mean, I don't know. Okay. My opinion, Breath of the Wild, very overrated. If you're a Zelda fan, I and you recommend going play, I'm the odd man out here. Okay, I don't know really many other people that have the same ideas as me, views as me in this situation. But if you do, comment down below because I want to know. If you have other opinions on why Breath of the Wild is good, please comment them down below because I want to know. I want to know why people like this game so much. Because I gave it time. I gave it my time. I gave it my effort and stuff. And I just haven't liked it. So, you know, tell me down below why it's such a good game because I need to know. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm back in front of the camera. I don't know if this is going to come out before my other video that I'm about to do right now. So, but if you like this video or dislike it, depending on who you are. But, yeah, Breath of the Wild, overrated. And see you guys later. Goodbye.